What if the key to survival isn't strength, but intelligence? This African folktale reveals why brains always beat brawn. In many African cultures, the hare is a symbol of cleverness and strategy. One popular tale tells of a time when the lion, king of the jungle, threatened to eat all the smaller animals. The hare, realizing brute force wouldn't win, devised a plan. He approached the lion and told him about a rival lion that claimed to be stronger. The lion, furious, demanded to see this challenger. The hare led him to a deep well, where the lion saw his reflection and roared in rage. Thinking his reflection was an enemy, he leaped in and drowned. The hare's wisdom teaches us a crucial lesson. Strength alone isn't enough. In life, whether in business, relationships, or conflict resolution, outthinking your opponent is often the best strategy. From African entrepreneurs navigating tough markets to individuals using negotiation skills to advance in life, this folktale mirrors real success stories. Intelligence, not force, is what truly determines winners. What happens when you try to keep all wisdom for yourself? This tale shows why hoarding knowledge is a path to downfall. Anansi the spider, a famous West African character, once decided to collect all the wisdom in the world and keep it for himself. He put it in a pot and climbed a tree to hide it. However, his son noticed him struggling and suggested tying the pot to his back for balance. Realizing even a child had wisdom, Anansi angrily dropped the pot, scattering knowledge across the world. Wisdom is meant to be shared, not hoarded. Just as Anansi's selfishness backfired, those who refuse to share knowledge weaken their communities. Modern societies thrive when knowledge is accessible. From mentorship programs to open-source education, sharing wisdom elevates entire generations. Have you ever wanted something so badly that it led to disaster? This tale warns against unchecked greed. A farmer in Tanzania discovered a tree that bore magical golden fruits. A spirit warned him to take only what he needed. At first he listened, but soon greed took over. He filled his baskets, and as he left, the tree vanished, leaving him lost in a barren desert. Greed blinds us to wisdom. When we take more than we need, we risk losing everything. From financial crashes to corrupt leaders, greed has caused the downfall of many. The tale reminds us to balance ambition with restraint. What if your own selfishness led to your downfall? This folktale from Nigeria teaches a powerful lesson. Tortoise, known for his cunning, tricked a group of birds into taking him to a feast in the sky. He convinced each bird to give him a feather, allowing him to fly. When they arrived, he selfishly ate all the food, leaving none for the birds. Furious, the birds took back their feathers, leaving Tortoise to fall from the sky. He crashed to the ground, cracking his shell, explaining why tortoises have rough shells today. Tortoise's greed and betrayal left him broken and alone. This lesson applies to real life. When people act selfishly, they often push others away. From failed partnerships to broken friendships, selfishness often leads to isolation. Building trust and considering others is the key to lasting success. Can kindness open doors to unexpected blessings? This story proves it can. A poor orphan girl found a magical calabash that spoke. It promised her wealth if she helped others. She used it to feed the hungry, and in return, it filled with gold. But when a greedy neighbor stole it, the calabash cursed him, turning all his riches to dust. Selflessness brings rewards. The girl's generosity granted her prosperity, while the neighbor's greed led to loss. Many successful individuals credit their achievements to acts of kindness that opened unexpected opportunities. Can an act of kindness save your life? This ancient story reveals the answer. A hunter once saved a drowning old man, who turned out to be a powerful spirit. Grateful, the spirit blessed him with endless game and protection. Years later, when greedy hunters tried to force the spirit to give them riches, they were cursed with bad luck. Giving selflessly often leads to greater rewards. Helping others builds goodwill that can protect us in unexpected ways. From business moguls funding scholarships to local communities supporting one another, generosity creates lasting impacts. What if patience was the key to survival? This African tale shows why slow and steady always wins. In a dense African jungle, the leopard, swift and powerful, mocked the tortoise for being slow. One day, the animals held a contest to see who could outlast the sun's heat without seeking shade. The leopard, confident in his strength, lay in the sun but quickly grew tired and gave up. The tortoise, knowing he could not outmatch leopard's speed, slowly dug a hole and hid part of his body underground. He remained cool and won the contest. While Leopard relied on his natural abilities, Tortoise used patience and wisdom to win. This shows that persistence and strategy are often more valuable than raw talent. Many successful people face setbacks, but those who persist, like inventors, entrepreneurs, and athletes, eventually achieve greatness. Slow and steady is not weakness, it's a powerful strategy. Can waiting lead to greater rewards? This African tale reveals the power of patience. A poor farmer discovered a tree that would bear golden fruits, but only after 5 years of care. Many villagers laughed at him, saying he was wasting his time. Some even chopped down their own trees, thinking they weren't growing fast enough. But the farmer remained patient, nurturing the tree. After 5 years, his tree bore fruits so abundant that he became the wealthiest man in the village. The farmer's patience rewarded him, while those who were impatient lost everything. This teaches us that success requires discipline and long-term thinking. Many great entrepreneurs and investors understand that building wealth takes time. Those who practice patience, like saving money, investing wisely, and mastering a skill, are the ones who succeed in the long run. Can one stick break easily, but many together remain strong? This powerful tale explains why unity matters. An old man, seeing his sons constantly fighting, gave each one a single broomstick and asked them to break it. They did so easily. Then he handed them a bundle of sticks and told them to break it. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't. Alone, you are weak. Together, you are unbreakable, he said. The old man's lesson is clear. When people stand together, they are stronger than when they stand alone. Whether in business, family, or communities, collaboration leads to progress. Great companies, successful sports teams, and thriving nations are built on teamwork. What happens when small efforts combine to create something great? This story explains why working together leads to success. A farmer planted seeds, but locusts threatened to destroy them. Seeing this, the birds of the village decided to help. Instead of one bird trying to stop the locusts alone, they all came together. Each bird picked one locust, and together, they saved the crops. The birds show us that even the smallest contributions, when combined, can make a massive difference. From neighborhood cleanups to global initiatives, small efforts add up. When people unite, they can overcome even the toughest challenges. These powerful African folktales show that the wisdom of our ancestors still applies today. Whether it's intelligence over strength, patience in the face of challenges, or the power of unity, these lessons can change lives if we apply them. Now, it's time for you to take these lessons beyond this documentary. Which story impacted you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found value in these timeless teachings, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more incredible African wisdom. And most importantly, share this video with someone who needs to hear these lessons today. African storytelling is powerful because it speaks to the soul. Let's keep this wisdom alive, pass it on, and make it a part of how we shape our world today. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and keep learning from the stories of the past.